You know, I get stressed and I get stressed and then cigarettes have to come into for the equation. No, I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. Well, that's not true, but
You haven't?
I have, but like not
Lame.
not consistent.
Nerd.
Here we go. Welcome everybody to Bad Potato Salad, the show where Mike and I judge random strangers on the internet. If we looked a little concerned, we've been having technical difficulties for the last, 20 or 30 minutes, and I'm sweating now. So this is a lot of fun. I'm sweating like a whore in church. All right, it's going well. Joining me is, as always, my co-host, and that is Michael Travers. Michael Travers.
It was a great job you did troubleshooting, though. That was very inspiring to watch.
Was it even better whenever Alana was just yelling at me the entire time? Just, what's wrong? When are we going to start? Speaking of Alana, here's Alana.
Hi.
And Kendall.
I deny that accusation.
I didn't yell one time.
You could see I was stressed.
Wrong?
Derek was
What's
being
that?
stressy.
You couldn't see what was wrong. You couldn't see me like panic, like frantically trying to solve. Hey, if you're here, we appreciate you, and we would love.
Welcome to couples therapy.
We would love to have you rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast because there's no hiccups on the podcast, only off camera when we're in marital counseling. Now, here's the good news. Here's how the show works. What we do is our beautiful wives read us 2 headlines they find from Reddit. Mike and I decide which one we think would be the funniest to react to, and then we blind react to that story. So, Kendall, what do you say we kick this show off?
Let's go. All right, here's our first 2 options. Am I the asshole for bringing a generic product instead of the name brand that I was asked to bring? Or am I the asshole for telling my whole family that my sister anonymously posts slut-shaming comments on my Instagram pictures?
Let's do that one.
Yeah, for sure. But also, like, here's the only way it's unacceptable to not bring the name brand product: ketchup. There's no Hunt's
Fair.
ketchup, no family brand ketchup. You bring me Heinz, or you get the fuck out of my house.
What was the product?
Cool Whip.
Oh,
Cool Whip
that's
is the
fine.
brand, right?
Yeah.
Cool Whip's the name brand.
Okay.
But you
That
can get
seems
like Giant Eagle brand.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And it's the same.
Seems
Yeah.
a bit petty.
Yeah, the mom was not happy.
Seems a
Okay.
bit petty.
So we're going to go with the slut shaming.
Yeah, clearly.
All right.
Slut shaming.
Here we go. Am I the asshole for telling my whole family that my sister anonymously posts slut shaming comments on my Instagram pictures? I, 25 female, post a lot on Instagram. I get some slut shaming comments here and there, but what is she posting?
Yeah, her butthole.
Slutty stuff.
But I always brush them off as trolls or bitter people. I was at a large family gathering on Saturday night, and my cousin, who's 16, and my sister, who are 28, were looking at Instagram on their phones. My cousin noticed that my sister has multiple accounts since she has a drop-down menu button next to her username at the top. She clicked on it and asked my sister, "What is this alternative username for?" My sister looked flustered and said,
Slut shaming comments. Exclusively for slut shaming.
What a weird.
Y'all ain't gonna believe this.
it said at slut shamer. And so she said, my sister looked flustered and said that her friend set that account up on her phone for some reason.
It's not mine.
Yeah, that always works on cops too, and they're like, "These aren't my drugs. I don't know how they got in my pocket."
The username set off alarm bells. I went on one of my Instagram posts to check the comments, and my suspicion was confirmed. That account wrote so many slut-shaming comments on nearly every one of my pictures.
You know you can block people on Instagram, right? Like after like the third one, I'd have been like, I'm gonna just block this person.
That's a great
Yeah,
one,
I'm just
actually.
gonna block.
Yeah.
She, I think, secretly loved the attention.
Maybe. Here are a few examples of the comments.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that she brought evidence.
I'm going to be Alana here. Fuck you, slut.
She wrote that on her sister's picture.
Ooh, plastic everywhere. And water balloons on an emaciated girl, LOL.
Oh my god, those are mean.
ChatGPT, write me 4 slut-shaming comments.
Those are really mean.
They probably would have done better. I'm sad and surprised about this because my sister had been nothing but supportive and complimented me all the time. I looked at my sister and she was looking tense. She didn't make any eye contact with me for several minutes. I was debating whether to out her in front of everyone or have a private conversation. I chose the latter. I asked her if I could see her outside, and she said she had to use the restroom right at that moment.
God poop.
I'm sure she was going to go in there and either delete those comments or that alternate account. So I resorted to outing her while there was still evidence.
Nice.
I asked her loudly why she wrote so many mean comments on my Instagram. She was hesitating big time and said her friend must have commented with that account. And I seriously doubt it. I showed everybody the comments that she wrote. I asked my cousin to confirm if that was the username she saw on my sister's phone, which she did. Everyone was enthralled in the drama.
Yeah,
How
we
great
would that be to have that going on?
Let's go, Jerry.
You're over there for
Jerry.
Thanksgiving dinner, and there's slut shaming drama everywhere.
Love that.
She said, my mom asked my sister to tell the truth, but she maintained her claim. I asked everyone who they thought really made those comments, and about half the people agree that the evidence points to my sister
What
being
the other
guilty.
half thing?
The other half were silent.
Oh,
This was the main topic for the rest of the night.
shocking.
Everybody consoled me. It's been over a day, and we still haven't heard anything from my sister. I didn't try to reach out, but my mom and both tried to no avail. I think I might even cut her out of my life if I don't get a sincere apology. So am I the asshole?
Wow, that's sad though. I mean, what I feel bad for her. I mean, it takes a
Yeah.
lot to put a
You feel
picture
bad
on.
for the person who was getting slut shamed, not the sister that was slut shaming.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel bad that she got called out in front of everybody. Like,
Yeah. I mean, she went through the trouble of giving her, positive or
Reinforcement.
Constructive
criticism.
there you go.
Compliments.
Good job, Kendall.
Yeah.
Well, she
And-
said she always complimented her too.
Yeah, to her face.
In
That's-
person, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, that's how women be.
Online.
You know, love you. You look great today. Fucking
Ew,
whore.
plastic everywhere? That's
Ew.
so mean.
Yeah, especially if her sister was a turtle.
Yeah, and especially if the girl who's posting the pictures thinks or thought that they had like a great sister relationship.
Yeah,
And
right.
then-
That's the worst part.
Yeah, it's her older sister.
Yeah.
She's 25. Her sister's 28.
Yeah,
Wait, the slut shamer is 28?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mean.
you don't grow
mean.
out of that.
No, you don't.
You don't grow out of that.
No.
Yeah, I mean, she's clearly not the asshole. I would have
No.
make it a bigger deal
Yeah.
next time. Like we want to see fists. Also, let's not be so quick to judge. I think we need to see her Instagram.
Honestly,
pictures.
you're not wrong. Maybe she was being very slutty.
Yeah.
She's not the asshole, but we could probably see it on
Yeah,
Instagram. See if she is.
Yeah. You
No,
should be
there's-
like, LOL, just got my butthole bleached.
There's
Here's
nothing-
a promo code, affiliate marketing.
Yeah, there's nothing she could have posted that would justify her sister saying that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Because
nothing.
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 Okay,
Because these
Instagram.
aren't. Hey, these are inappropriate picture comments.
No.
These are about your physical appearance. Like this is water balloons on a emaciated girl. This
F you,
is
slut.
yeah. Those aren't like. Hey,
Yeah.
these aren't proper pictures. That's.
And
Yeah.
she
Yeah,
went
she's
out of
wrong
the
no matter
way to create an Instagram just to
Yeah.
bully her sister.
Right. and
Why
like
do
everyone
keep
says, if you don't,
laughing?
like everyone says, if you don't like a picture and you don't agree, just go past it. You don't need to.
Yeah,
comment.
right, for sure. Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
need to write
That makes
anything.
sense too.
Yeah.
That makes sense
Keep
too.
your
Yeah,
thoughts
you don't
in
have
your
to
head.
comment on everything.
Just did it to be mean because it made her feel bad.
Yeah.
You know,
So mean.
Yeah, it's not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
not the ass.
Not the asshole. Unless
Not
you're
the asshole.
showing your asshole on Instagram.
Hey, even so, it doesn't.
Fair.
It
You're
still
right.
does not warrant her.
You're right.
saying that to her.
Yeah.
Doesn't
You're
mean-
still
You
still
could-
not the asshole.
Yeah, call up your sister and say, "Hey, you shouldn't be posting that."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that would be within her right. You know, and you could do with what you want with that. But those are just insults.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
Oh, all four of us.
Yeah, poor whore.
Aw.
Yeah, poor whore. All four of us.
whore.
All four of us agree that she's not the asshole. That's a that's a good it's good first story
start.
back.
Good
It's
first
first
story,
story
right?
back. Yeah, we
Okay.
got
Yeah.
we are back. We are back and live and ready to go. And now Kendall is going to hit us with two more stories.
Probably can't hear any of this.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. This would be great if you guys could hear it.
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law why I have Vaseline next to my bed?
Hey,
Or am I the asshole for not letting my 6'6" brother have the free first class upgrade that the airline gave me on our 12-hour flight.
Alana, he's 6'6".
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
know.
saw your brain. I saw your. You said 6'6",
Oh.
and then she was thinking like devil's numbers for sure.
I thought there
And
was.
that, it's like atheist brother. Like
6 foot.
yeah,
6
6
inches.
inches.
The devil's that tall?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
Have you never seen him? You've never seen him in
Probably.
person. I'm kind of curious about this Vaseline.
I
mean,
kind of am
kinda-
too. I feel like that's the
You're
best.
curious as why it's there,
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah. I want to see. No, I also
No.
want to know. I know why it's there. I want to see what reason he gave his mother-in-law.
Well,
Also,
this-
why was his mother-in-law in his bedroom?
Well, she's about to find out.
We are about to find out.
She's about to
All right.
find out what that Vaseline's
We're
for.
about to find out.
The hard way.
But not as hard as it would have been.
It's the nice touch.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this on the way in.
Wait, what? I know. I
Guess
brought it
what?
up. What?
There's quotations in this
Oh.
story.
Let's go. Lana's favorite. Are you going to be able to do them and hold the iPad? Don't drop it. We don't need anything in the studio breaking.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
All right.
Do it.
We believe in you.
Am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law why I have Vaseline next to my bed? I will start with my wife, Tara. Tara is lovely and wonderful. Tara also escaped from her little Midwestern hometown and ran to the coast the absolute moment that she could. I felt like that's like a Taylor Swift song.
I know.
You said she escaped. I was like, oh, this is...
Prison. So did
I was
I.
like, this is going to be...
He's using the Vaseline to get out of those
Yeah.
handcuffs.
I was thinking to squeeze through the bars.
Oh.
That would have been good too.
She's
So
emaciated.
it's so versatile. Now I know why it's Vaseline there. Good.
And I am pretty sure her mom took that personally. Her mom was born and raised in and around that small town. So my mother-in-law, she is emotionally immature. Tara read that one book
Wait,
about
I'm sorry. Was it Tara or was it Tara?
Well,
Tara.
Okay, just
He
making
only put the one
He only did
quotation. Yeah. Tara read that one book about immature adult parents, and she finally understood her family dynamic in a way that she never did before.
We should probably read that one.
Put that on the toilet next to the
Yeah.
Vaseline.
is it us?
Somebody send me that link.
You guys aren't emotionally immature, I don't think. You're just
No.
regular immature.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Full
like
on.
that. Yeah,
Full
I
on.
like that. It's over friends.
Full on.
Mother-in-law is not a bad or evil person. She usually means very well, but she's kind of, I don't know how to put it, self-centered.
That's a good way to put
That's
it.
a good way to put
Yeah,
it.
like you nailed it. I feel like you used your words wisely.
Yeah. Like her first thought process is always, how do I feel about this new information? How do I feel about this new information? Tara and I bought, oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Those were coming at you.
Yeah, yeah.
Put your
This
3D
podcast-
glasses on.
This podcast is in 3D now.
Tara and I bought a little starter home last year, and her mother-in-law invited herself over last week. That is something that is extremely on brand for her, and we like to pick our battles in this family, so we just let her. Her mom, who again is not terrible, just has bad emotional regulation and boundaries, shows up and drops her stuff up in the spare room and just immediately starts giving herself the tour. So she's wandering around and comes to our bedroom. I have a jumbo-sized tub of generic Vaseline.
Well, we didn't need to know it was generic. You could have just went name brand.
is
We weren't gonna
so-
check.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
A jumbo-sized tub of generic
Yeah.
Vaseline.
Yeah, that was a he
got it
thought
at
he thought
Costco.
that sentence out. Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Jumbo-sized.
I'm getting you name brand.
Thank you.
Babe, you deserve the best.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
It's Vaseline.
Vaselana.
Oh boy. All right. I have a jumbo-sized tub of generic Vaseline next to my bed because I use a nose CPAP and my lips get chapped. So she picks it up and makes this really weird face and says, almost direct quote, "Well, I know what this is for." Well, I know what this is for. And I respond, "Oh, that's for chapped lips. I don't jerk off with Vaseline."
Yeah. Then why is there a penis-shaped indent in the jumbo size of your generic Vaseline?
Oh, I wasn't even thinking that.
The visual is
Yeah.
so good.
What were you thinking? Like lube?
Lubricant?
yeah, yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought of too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But isn't
Is that safe to use for?
No, it's toxic.
we
Vaseline
go.
is so
It's
bad
petroleum.
for you.
it's petroleum?
Yeah.
Hey, we were
It's gross.
Yeah,
We
Babe,
gotta go.
I need
Probably
the
call a doctor.
non-toxic.
It's a toxin.
Shower.
I should probably call it Mike's butt squishy.
It's toxic.
It's probably not toxic, but it's not good for you.
It's petroleum jelly.
Petroleum's not good for
I
you.
like that. So you thought of him like putting his dick in.
Well, she said it was. She's like, I know what that's for, and he said I don't jerk off with it. So he
Yeah, I
was,
know,
he
but
was
my
also
first
thinking the same thing.
thought was he and her,
And her
use
daughter,
it
yeah.
as a lubricant.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I thought.
Wait, yeah, I think that's the same thing. I don't think he
Yeah.
meant he actually was like
I know. That's what I think.
putting it on like
No,
a
I- that was a
flashlight.
joke.
Yeah, that was
I
a
was
joke. That was
wondering.
just a joke. Yeah,
I was wondering
yeah.
if-
Sorry. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sorry. This is a comedy podcast. Fucking people take things real seriously here.
No,
We're
I
talking about
was just
generic
wondering if that-
Vaseline.
I was wondering if that was actually a thing. I was like, maybe I didn't.
Oh, I'm sure people jerk off with it. Yeah,
You
I'm sure
hope
you
they'll be
could
home
Google.
tonight with that
I'm sure
on.
you could Google people jerking off with Vaseline or generic Vaseline. I'm sure that's Googleable too.
Don't
We
Google
don't
that.
recommend that.
Don't Google that.
No, turn your
Well,
not
wait.
safe. Turn your safe search off. Give it a whirl. The internet's there for your enjoyment.
Let us know what you
yeah.
find out.
Apparently my timing was good because my wife laughed, but my mother-in-law did not laugh at all.
Okay.
Check. She was like, "You can jerk off with this." She's like, "I've been spinning my fingers."
Oh, I like this one. Then for the next 3 days, she kept asking me, "Are you going to be gross again?" When I tried to make normal conversation.
Oh my god, you're gonna be gross.
That's
in
funny.
I think it's gonna be really funny when he actually uses it on his lips, and she's like, "No, no, 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 no."
that. Do you know where that's been?
There's semen in there.
Ew. I said over and over that she was the one who made the joke, and her response was always, "Yeah, but that was a joke." Like what I said was totally serious. And I guess it was. I mean, I was telling the truth, but I was only bantering because she started it, and I didn't even invite her into our bedroom.
Whoa, yeah, you shouldn't invite your mother-in-law into your
Definitely
bedroom.
not.
You're just opening up a can of worms. You invite your mother-in-law into your bedroom.
Learn that the hard way.
Yeah, you can Google that too if you want. Inviting your mother-in-law into your bedroom.
It's on our OnlyFans.
The jumbo size.
Anyway, she brought it up over text to Tara, and there's subtle pressure from her to just apologize, but I don't think I did anything wrong. Am I the asshole? No. Your mother-in-law's nuts.
Yeah, what would
Yeah.
he even
Not the
apologize
asshole.
for?
Yeah,
At all.
yeah. She
all.
no. Go ahead, Kendall.
I was gonna say there's also room to be like, "Hey, I'm sorry," just to like smooth things over, even when you know that you're in the right. But he's definitely not the asshole for doing any of that or
Right.
making the joke. Like,
She made, yeah. I mean, she made the joke. She
Exactly.
kind of implied it.
She's
You're right.
nebby.
Yeah.
It would have
She's
been rude
nebby.
if she said a joke and then he like corrected her like she was
Got
an idiot.
mad,
Like,
yeah.
no, that's absolutely not
that's
what it's
a
for.
great point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just made a joke back. Like that would have been the
Right.
proper etiquette. I would
Yeah,
think.
I have sleep apnea. It's a very serious. One in
Yeah.
three Americans suffer from.
Yeah.
You know, like pulled out some stats or some shit. Yeah, he's not the asshole. Also, I would 100% rub Vaseline on everything that your mother-in-law owns while she's there because you have
That-
a giant tub of it.
Is funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like every like the handle of the refrigerator
Oh, yes.
has a little bit of lube on it or a little bit of Vaseline. Generic Vaseline.
Include a
Same thing.
tub in the guest bathroom
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Have one for
Put
her.
it in her room.
yeah,
as a courtesy.
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes
Hey.
they jerk off in here too,
Yeah.
Nana.
You know, in case you need it.
Did you say
Yeah.
Shanna?
That's what I call my mother-in-law.
I know, but it was just funny.
You don't call my mom Nana.
No, of course not.
You're gonna start now.
Yeah,
No, you're
absolutely.
not.
Yeah, well, I am, and I'm going to tell her about this podcast because I think it's time she knows that her daughter has a foul mouth.
She doesn't know.
No, she doesn't
I
know.
don't
Alana's afraid of her
know.
mom. Alana's afraid of her mom.
Yes. I'm not afraid of my mom.
Quit acting like
Don't worry,
that.
she's not gonna see this.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Then why do you have that Vaseline?
Of my mom.
I have a question for the audience.
Are we the audience? Oh, you
no,
mean the viewing
them.
audience.
I
Okay.
want to know if they know the word nebby.
Nebby?
Yeah,
Oh, is that a Pittsburgh
I
thing?
think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
it?
it, but I think it's a
Yeah.
Pittsburgh thing.
Oh.
I'm just curious if people are like, what?
Oh, yeah. I would have never thought that. Yeah, Nebby. Yeah. Let us know if you know it. But yeah, that's actually Nebby.
Are you nebby or are you not?
We
Are
were
you
doing
from
it. I was doing a
Pittsburgh,
show
or
one
are
time.
you not from Pittsburgh?
Are you nebby?
Yeah, I was doing a show one time, and this lady was like, it was like a couple states away. This lady's like, "You're from Western Pennsylvania." I was like, I mean, yes, but how did you know that? She said, use the term buggy instead of shopping cart.
yeah.
And I was like, I never even knew
I
that was a vernacular that we did. Yeah, I just always called it a buggy when we
don't-
go out shopping.
I don't do any shopping because I'm the man of the house.
All right, Harrison.
All right, Harrison. Yeah. Well, it's hard for them to shop and leave the kitchen. You know what I mean? Harrison Butker is our hero.
I got a present for somebody at some point in my life. There was a mug that had all of the Pittsburgh E's on it. So I'll have to find one now for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my
We'll
mom
drink
has
out of
that
this.
shirt. That
She has-
Pittsburgh shirt.
Yeah, Slippy.
Yeah.
Who, Nana?
My
Slippy.
mom, Nana.
Nana. You know her too.
Absolutely.
Her
I call her Nana.
grandkids don't even call her
We
Nana.
love Nana.
Yeah, we love her.
Yeah, we love Nana.
Nana and Peepaw.
People.
People.
So great. If you call them that, it'd be so funny.
We're going down in July.
Yeah.
Guess who's getting a little surprise?
Can't
You're
wait.
not.
Little Nana and Peepaw.
Nana and Peepaw.
Nana
They're getting a
and
mug
Peepaw.
that says Nebby on it.
Some generic Vaseline.
I want to know what the generic Vaseline is called.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably great value.
Like CVS brand.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was going to say
Yeah.
like Giant Eagle.
What, like
Vaseline.
it'll just say petroleum?
Speaking of Pittsburgh East, Mike just said Giant Eagle.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a very regional show.
Yeah, yeah. We have a listener in Australia, so it's
true.
not. Yeah,
Our number one listener.
yeah, our
is
number
in
one
Australia.
listener is in Australia. So
Thanks,
I hope
Victoria.
I hope you're enjoying your Vegemite. Hope you're enjoying your Vegemite right now and listening to this show.
And kangaroos.
I don't think they eat them though.
No,
they
have
actually do.
them.
Actually, I think they do. I think they do eat
they
kangaroos.
actually
Yeah,
might.
yeah, for sure.
What?
Kangaroo,
Maybe it's not
kangaroo are
common.
like
We need
deer
her
to us,
to
right? I
confirm
think
that.
they hunt them. I'm like 90%
Joey,
sure.
no.
I bet that's for the poor people. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's probably could be too. The Outback. There's no rules, just right.
Do they?
They don't have Wi-Fi.
Are we not
They have
sponsored
Keith
by
Urban.
Outback Steakhouse?
We are now, and you can pick 2 items off of this. What's the next story? We're getting off topic
Okay,
here.
sorry.
Alana,
All right.
Give me some more wine.
Am I?
stressful day.
Yes. Look, we brought the wine into the.
Yeah, it was. It
Into the
was.
room.
It was
Into the
one of those.
dojo.
Presented by
Into the
Jackson
dojo.
Family Wines.
It is presented by that. Dun, dun, dun. Murphy Good 2020. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my wife to never volunteer me to help her family again?
No, you're not. Mima and Peepaw and Nana don't like that.
Can't help you.
Or am I the asshole for accepting money from my parents for my wedding and then eloping?
I think the volunteer one, just because I hate when people tell me what I need to do with my free time.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, and Mike hates volunteering.
I do.
He's like the Red Cross is
Yeah,
his
not my thing.
yeah. It's never
My
been.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's like donate. How about you donate these nuts?
I mean, the only good thing about work is getting paid.
100%.
Yeah, you take that out of it.
That's a
Not
fair
great.
point.
Not
That's a fair
great.
point.
Yeah.
Not great.
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my wife to never volunteer me to help her family again? My wife is 38. I am 39. We've been married for 8 years and we have a 4-year-old son. My wife's younger brother, Joe, and his girlfriend are moving into an apartment together at the beginning of June. But the girlfriend's lease is up at the end of April, so she needed to move out of her place. But Joe currently lives in a studio apartment, so he does not have room for all of her stuff. They were going to move all of the girlfriend's stuff into a storage unit for a month until they get their new place together. So a little over a month ago, Joe had asked my wife if we would be able to help them move the girlfriend's stuff, and she agreed. My mother-in-law was supposed to watch our son so that we could both help, but she fell ill and had to cancel. My wife suggested trying to get a babysitter for that day, but I didn't want to spend hundreds of dollars on a babysitter
For sure.
to help somebody else move. That's dumb. And bringing a 4-year-old with us would not be helpful to anyone. This turned into an argument between us because she said that I should help them move while she watches our son since I'm stronger than she is and I know how to drive our truck with a trailer.
Finally, a woman who understands.
At the wrong time, though.
Damn it. I told her that she should help them and have them rent a U-Haul for the day.
I'm weak and can't lift the couch. I need to tend to the
My
house.
nails are too long.
That's how she's acting right now. Yeah, she doesn't want to help her sister either.
Oh, I would
Her
literally.
brother's girlfriend.
I can't do anything with these nails.
Ew.
Well, this is the best scenario, too, because you're only moving into storage, so this is a move twice situation.
For sure.
good
Yeah.
We're
point.
just moving into that storage for 1 month, then you get to move it again.
Right.
Oh, lucky.
Okay, so we
Winner.
we compromised by telling Joe that I would help them, but that they need to get a U-Haul instead of using our truck and trailer.
Yeah, agreed.
Then, the morning of the move, my wife told me that a friend of hers got sweet tickets not SWEET, but SUITE,
No
tickets through work to a hockey game for that day and invited her. Yes, sweet tickets to a playoff hockey game. She said, "Oh, I can bring our son because her friend is bringing her kids too." Great. So not only do I get stuck helping someone move,
chance.
but my wife and son
No
get to go have an
chance.
amazing experience together that I miss out on. And yes, this was my son's first major sporting event, and I'm missing it.
That's a hard no.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you know it, Joe never got a U-Haul, and his girlfriend wasn't even close to packed up and ready when I got there. I spent 7 to 8 hours and multiple trips back and forth helping them move. All the while, my wife is sending pictures to our group family chat of how much fun that they are having at the hockey game.
The mother-in-law's at the game. She feels better.
Nana's there. She's not sick.
Man.
When everyone was home that night, my wife was surprised that I wasn't in a good mood. She said that I acted like I barely cared when our son was telling us about the hockey game and how much fun it was. I asked her if she was seriously confused about why I was upset, and she said, "I am, just tell me." So I started rattling off all the reasons I had to be pissed off. She volunteered me to help. She got to spend the day doing something very special with our son that I missed out on. Her brother and his girlfriend were not prepared, and I had spent the entire day doing manual labor. I ended my little rant by telling her that she's never going to volunteer me to help her family ever
sure.
again. She told me that I was overreacting, and I can't hold it against her that her friend invited them to the game. She also said that I'm not being fair by blaming her for Joe and his girlfriend. So, am I the asshole for telling her that?
Definitely not her fault that her brother and his girlfriend were not prepared. Definitely not her fault.
Correct.
They suck.
Yeah.
Yes.
150%. Like, if you told me like I had to go help your brother move, and then you went to like a playoff hockey game, do you know the rage I would have?
With Stowe?
The rage, yeah. You got to take Stowe to a playoff hockey game.
God.
Like, I would be like, absolutely nice. Your brother.
Yeah,
like
you go.
You help him. Like, ow. I was so mad listening to that story. It's because like I don't like to do things in general that aren't fun for me.
Yeah, like he's so far removed. Like there's people that move that you're like, I'm gonna be on the hook for that one. You know?
Sure.
But like
Yeah,
her
brother's girlfriend. Right.
That should have been her responsibility. They hadn't even moved in together yet. She needs to have a friend or two
Or family.
member.
Or
Yeah.
family.
Or
Someone's
rent
gotta
a
be-
U-Haul and do it yourself.
Self.
Right.
For sure.
Like if it's, I get it. If it's heavy stuff, but like she has to have some family. Like she wasn't just dropped off there. You know,
You
what I mean?
should have just said, "Look, I'm going to go to the game. You're not ready. I'm going to go to the game.
Yeah,
I'll come
that's a
back
good
and help
point.
with some of the bigger stuff. You guys can borrow the truck and move. You know."
And then he should have just deleted their number and never talked to them ever
Block
again.
their number.
You
Then
don't have a
pray
brother
for-
anymore.
Pray for overtime.
Pray for overtime.
Multiple
6
overtime.
overtimes is crazy. I agree. You couldn't be. Yeah, no, you're not the asshole. 100%. I wouldn't talk to your wife for a while.
He's the asshole for doing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Bring that, yeah.
I mean, he should have never. You got to put your foot down sometimes in life, you know. And that
Say
was
no.
wrong.
For sure.
The last time we moved, we made, well, not the biggest mistake because there wasn't an option, but we moved 2 doors up. And so there was not even any like reprieve from like taking things out, putting in the truck, getting it there, doing it. It
Right.
was like, oh, everything's heavy. You have to carry it down
Yeah.
2 flights of stairs, up a hill,
Yeah.
and then into a house. And we had to put everything in one room because we weren't technically like they were letting us move in early. We had to
Right.
get everything cleaned or something. So we had to put everything that we owned into like one room, but we had to carry it back. It was just took forever and
Yeah.
it was such a nightmare.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought. It looked like it was going to be easier than ever. You know,
Yeah.
just because we're
Right, 'cause
moving.
you guys so
it was
close.
so much worse.
It was
Yeah.
way worse.
Also, if you move again, don't volunteer me. I'm not coming.
I won't be there either.
Yeah. Mike and I are going to a hockey game.
So-
We're going to a hockey game. We got tickets.
Alana and I are just going to move everything.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's fine.
We're
Yeah,
going to work
'cause
on
we'll-
it.
Can I tell you how Alana
Thank you.
moves
Taylor-
things? Because we just moved. Can I tell you how Alana moves things?
Does she pay someone to do it?
Once, and then she cries a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I unpacked this entire house.
Yeah.
Did you bring things up
Organized
the
it.
stairs, though?
Yeah. I had loaded off the truck.
Also, that's
Remember?
your job.
Wow. What do
We
you
have
mean my
fingernails.
job? What do you mean my job?
I'm
super
I very
sexist of you,
clearly
Kendall.
I know.
Cancel Kendall. Hashtag cancel Kendall.
I clearly remember you paying workers to carry stuff up the stairs.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
then why
a
would you?
mattress. I was like, will you carry this up the stairs? I'll give you $50. I just wanted to carry the mattress up the stairs. I went upstairs. He put the bed together. I was like, best $50 I ever spent.
that's
We have 3
amazing.
flights of stairs in this house. Best $50 I ever spent.
Yeah, I would have did it for 40.
At first he was like, I asked my boss. He said 100. I was like, I got $50 in cash,
asked
and
my
he was like, I guess we'll do it for 50.
Done.
Yeah.
Carrie, wait, sorry.
Go ahead.
Another random thing. You guys don't have one of these, but we have those we have that love sack.
Yeah.
That big ass
So heavy,
beanbag
huh?
chair. Not only is it so heavy, it's the most you can't pick it up and
Right.
carry it, and it doesn't fit down a hallway.
Like
and when
5 people.
When we first got it, we thought it was going to go in my office, which was upstairs.
Right.
So not only do we have to carry this heavy ass thing that was in a bag at the time up 2 flights of stairs, I think I did it myself. Not like that you wouldn't, but I think you weren't home, and I was like, I'm determined to do this.
Yeah.
And then you open it, and then it gets gigantic, and then we're like, it looks dumb. We should put it downstairs. And then we have to somehow get it out of my office and down the stairs
Yeah.
into the living room.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
not easy.
fun.
No, love sacks are. Yeah, we had one, and then
We had one.
yeah, Stoey. We just
Stoey
threw it away.
peed on it, right?
She ripped the thing open. So we had
How'd
to
you
throw
get it
away.
out of the house?
We just threw it away. It was in our. It was in our.
It was
living room.
ripped up
in our
at
living
that
room.
point, yeah.
We'll have Story come over and rip it open.
It did work for us.
Shit.
We do have time for I think one more.
Okay.
One more good one.
Here's the 2. Am I the asshole for making my parents replace my toys they decided to give away?
That sounds like Vaseline.
It's not sexual,
Damn.
but toys is in quotation marks. Or am I the asshole for not paying my barber the full amount?
Let's do the first one.
Toys.
Let's do toys.
Yeah. My only concern with the toys is it's gonna be like Star Wars action figures or some shit. Did I nail it?
No.
Okay. All right.
Close.
They're like figurines. Like
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
And someone threw it out.
Yeah. But the barber could have fucked up his hair.
If you want to do the barber,
No, Mike. I want you to make a decision. I want you to be happy,
do the
Mike.
first one. I mean, not paying your barber. I don't know. I can't understand why you wouldn't pay your barber. I don't care.
Kendall, which one's better?
Which one's
Yeah.
better?
Okay, I'm gonna say
You decide.
barber because I think it's
Really?
an interesting conversation.
Reason. Okay.
Love
And
it.
it's short and it's an interesting conversation.
Love it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Are you gonna be okay with Mike taking you home after you chose my story?
No,
Is he
he's
gonna?
definitely gonna.
Look at
Is
him.
he?
I'm gonna have to. Oh shit. Sorry, babe. Alana made
I'm not
me.
even listening.
Yeah. I wish.
didn't even
Honestly,
speak.
I wish her mic wouldn't be
Yeah.
working still.
He gets up and leaves and slams the door. You always choose Derek's side.
You know who's the asshole? Is you for picking the story. You are. This time.
Hey, what do you think? I agree. Kendall's an
Yeah,
asshole.
yeah.
Yeah.
Move on.
I learned it by watching you.
Yeah.
I hope this one's
Oh,
terrible.
this is. We should have couples therapy 1 week a month here in this. We should bring a therapist in, and we should do joint couple therapy in this studio
Who
once
wants
a
to see
month.
it? Who
Huh?
wants to see it?
I think I want to
Yeah.
see it. That would be hilarious. That'd be hilarious for us to just sit, like, have a
I'm in.
actual psychiatrist in here.
I'm related to one.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, for her.
It's my sister.
It's her sister, remember?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she has to be unbiased.
She'll be biased. She likes Mike more than me sometimes. I think.
I
even
would
better for
yeah,
you.
I would trust that. I was
Oh,
kidding.
can we do that, please?
Yeah,
Just
she
1
would.
week.
She would love it.
That Alana, are you in for that?
I don't care.
Oh my God, this
Bring
is gonna
it.
be awesome. We're
Let's
gonna
go.
we'll bring
Kaylee,
another
you're up
chair
next.
out of our kitchen down here,
Yeah.
and we'll sit her down and we'll give her her own camera. Oh, I'm so excited, so
all right.
excited. Stay tuned
Round
because
one.
that's happening. Instead
we
of
go.
from bad potato salad, it's gonna be bad marriage salad. It's gonna be bad wedding cake. Bad wedding cake. There we go.
Had marriage.
Babe,
salad.
obviously, there's nothing wrong with our relationship. I just think it'd be really fun.
It'd be
No,
fun.
I know.
Really
Yeah, I
fun
don't care.
to fight on
It's
camera
fine.
It'd be fun.
naked.
Hey, that worked.
Naked.
What?
That worked.
Yeah, I know. We got him.
Oh my gosh.
Made him think it was there.
Yeah, I know. We were both like, we need couples therapy. How do we bring it up? Now it happened.
Alana, did we just get tricked?
Yeah. Yeah. You got duped.
Yeah.
Harrison Butker would say.
We got duped. Get in the
All right.
kitchen. All right, let's go.
Am I the asshole for not paying my barber the full amount? So the last time I got a haircut, I was late 10 minutes because of traffic, and my barber has a policy that he charges a $5 late fee. It was my first time being late, and he didn't care, so he still charged me the late fee, so whatever, no problem. Now, yesterday I got another haircut. This time, I got a text from him saying he will be late, that he's picking up food.
Oh,
Nice. Oh,
I'm
pick
already-
up food. Yeah, it wasn't even a big thing.
He wasn't even like stuck with the person before him.
Right.
Right. I'm already at the barber shop, and he gets here 15 minutes late, so he cuts me, and then I pay him $5 less than I always do.
Justice.
that's amazing.
And he tells me I gave him the wrong amount. I said, no, I didn't. You were late. Based off your policy, it's a $5 fee, so I reduced the amount by $5 since you were late.
I love that.
Yeah. He should have went touche.
Yeah.
And he got really frustrated, saying that's only for customers and I have to pay him the full amount. I simply said, no, it's your policy. This is what happens when you're late, and I left.
Wow.
I honestly think it's only fair. If he could charge me for being late, why would I pay full price when he's late?
I completely agree.
I do too.
Start doing that at the doctor's office.
Dude, you'd,
Yeah.
Honestly,
you'd make so much money.
Yeah.
There's nothing I hate more than waiting for people. Like waiting it just in general. Do you agree?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know someone who's late to things, and it drives me
100%.
100%.
Well, you're always gonna wait because you get everywhere 2 hours.
No.
early.
No. I'm saying like when I get somewhere, like I want to
Like
go
a scheduled
like
thing.
I want to do something, right?
Yeah.
Like I love you because you're my wife, and for other reasons, obviously as well. But when we get a place, and you're like,
I am never late. First
no,
of all,
no. But when we get a place, and then I hate waiting for people, as I said. And when she's like, "Oh, now I got to put hand lotion on. Now I got to check my face in the mirror 16 times." I'm just like, "Let's just get out of the fucking car."
You can get out of the car,
go
and
and
Derek is
stand in
the
the
heat.
earliest person I've ever
Hey, save
met.
it. Hey,
So am I.
save it for the therapist.
Yeah.
Except for today. Somehow today,
yeah.
Derek was late with the podcast.
And everyone was
because
mad at
everything
me.
broke.
Everyone was mad at me.
It is the first time. And now I understand why you can't be late, because you were very upset.
I was. I get very anxious.
Yeah, he gets really
He
anxious.
is the earliest person ever. Like, he's going to be sitting in here in 3 days for the podcast that we do 7 days from
For
now.
sure.
My biggest complaint about Kendall
It's
is,
me.
is her being late.
It's
It drives me nuts.
Yeah.
And I'm not early, but by
No,
any means,
but you're-
I'm on time. But
I'm late all
you
the
are.
time. I try, but it doesn't.
You have no. I always tell her. I say, you literally just. You have no concept of time.
Or when you are late, and then people just take their time. It's like, well, we're already late. And it's like, no, that you're making it
Yeah.
worse, and you're giving me anxiety.
I
now
don't
we're
do
both
that. I don't do we're already
No,
late,
right.
let's be later.
right.
I wouldn't have had the nerve. I would have had the nerve to maybe bring it up, not paying that guy the $5. But I don't think I would have had the nerve. I definitely wouldn't have left not paying it. I'd have been like,
yeah,
like if he
because
calls
that's
me-
his business.
Also-
yeah.
right. That's what he's charging.
Also, though, here's the way to not pay the late fee. Whenever you pay for a haircut, it's after the haircut. So just pay him the normal amount and leave. He can't put your hair back on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he can try to charge you a late fee. You just hand him the correct amount, lay it on his counter, and leave.
If you can never go
He can't put the hair back on.
You can never go to that one again, though.
No.
That's
But
what
yeah,
he
I
said.
understand that. But
Says
like,
that.
do you know how many barbers there are? There's so many.
Yeah, he said, obviously, I will not be going to this barber again.
Yeah, he's not going back
Yeah,
anyway.
it's true.
I don't even leave. Yeah, I don't leave my hairdresser without paying her.
No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying like I would just give him the correct amount and not pay the late fee.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean like I wouldn't pay her. I meant
Right.
like I don't like walk out of there without.
You said that like you were proud of. Like
No,
I've never
I
not
meant-
paid my hairdresser. like, oh, you
I
wouldn't pay
meant-
somebody for
I
a
meant-
service? Oh, I never change. I never not pay when I get
You'll
new
never-
tires.
You'll never
meant-
believe what I do when she's done cutting my hair. I go into my wallet.
I meant like completing the transaction before I walk out, because I'm like Venmoing her.
Right,
Like, so
yeah.
I
Oh, okay.
stand. That's what I meant in my head. I know.
Same when I get a massage, like a happy ending, I'm not paying up front for that.
No, you pay after.
You gotta earn it.
Try
depending
getting
on
that money after.
depending on what type of Vaseline she has.
Generic,
Oh,
half price.
Kirkland.
Kirkland in bulk.
Yeah. Now
brand.
you're talking.
He said a large tub. It's
Yeah,
gotta be.
It's gotta
Kirkland.
be. Yeah, it's gotta be. I mean, we blended a lot of stories together there. So just to go back to the original, like the hairdresser story.
Imagine moving that on moving day.
Yeah.
And we're full circle.
I would say 100% you're not the asshole, because if that's his policy, if he doesn't like when people are late for him,
He deserves
he
it.
deserves it. Absolutely
For
deserves
sure.
it. And then you're just getting food. I'm sorry, if you want to have time to get food, don't schedule an appointment. Block off your calendar, and then you can have it, because you get paid per haircut. You don't get paid by the hour. So block off an extra half hour, and then you can go and get all the food you want.
Also, is he bringing it in and eating?
But also if I'm late because of your, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you charge a late fee, then you have to,
Yeah, yeah.
you have to
Always be on time.
And that's what, being a small business owner, he should have been like, you got me. All right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
$5.
I agree.
Rather than
Yeah.
lose that
I
customer,
agree.
100%, yeah.
he should have been like, all right, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, like I said, touche.
Yeah.
That'd have been
Yeah.
fair.
And I honestly think if he would have made a joke about it, he'd be like, fuck. Yeah, here's your $5. I don't
got
care. You know what I
me.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
for sure.
And they would give him a couple like punches.
Hey.
I'll see you next week.
Hey,
Just
okay.
tussle his hair a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna say not the asshole, because
No.
again, he already charged you the late fee. And
Right.
so even in the big sense of things, it's a net even, because he charged him an extra $5. Now he's short
Right.
$5.
And honestly, this probably will help that barber with his business. I think that was probably good that it happened, because now he can maybe reevaluate whether that is fair, or
Sure.
not be embarrassed to have him be late again like that.
Right.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it might help him.
What do you guys think?
Not the asshole. And
Yeah.
definitely don't go back.
Not the asshole, but don't go back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't. No, you can't. You can't go back there.
He's
for
gonna
sure.
put like a
for sure.
swastika on the
Yeah.
back of his
For
head.
sure. Just
It's weird.
I'm getting a lot.
those are your those are your initials.
Getting yelled at a lot today. On this.
9! 9!
Yeah.
It's German. I think it's the only German word I know. If you've made it this far, thanks for not
Yeah.
being here. Thanks for not being an asshole. We really appreciate you. We've had a lot of wine, and our studio broke, so now I got to fix all that this week. So it's gonna be a hell of a week for me. So if you could do me a favor and hit that subscribe button right below you, or rate and review wherever you're listening to this podcast. Tell a friend. We really appreciate it. It means the world to us, because we've been. Also. Next week,
Next week.
next
week.
Thursday, Mike and I are going to be in Pittsburgh. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Don't you guys live in Pittsburgh? Fuck off. We do. But we're going to be doing a show in Pittsburgh at
The Improv.
The famous Pittsburgh
World
Improv.
famous.
World
Yeah,
famous.
world famous
World famous.
Pittsburgh Improv. Thursday, May 30th, because the headliner didn't want to do a full weekend. We get to perform at 8 p.m., and you should be there, because we've been Bad Potato Salad, and Kendall.
You've been served.